to hitting that mark. It was like, it was a lot of shoot 'em up, and it was the one that kind of threw them over the edge of, okay, we're now just an action game, not survival horror anymore.
But yeah, I enjoyed it, but I got to the end and I just could not, like, the rockets were just not hitting fast enough.
So
Yeah.
I mentioned Kingdom Hearts 3. I have this brilliant idea to just stream my entire playthrough, but then again, you all get to see my horrible learning curve and watch me die a lot. And I'm like, do I just want to embarrass myself this much? But it might actually be funnier because I don't know a lot about the storyline. I actually had to watch a video on YouTube to try to get caught up, and I'm still very confused because the storyline's that confusing. So maybe y'all can be confusing with me.
There's a lot of streamers who, you know, they look online if they get stuck on a puzzle or something. They're just like, yeah, I'll go.
Well, it's more helpful because at least that way I can just be like, all right, stream. Give me an answer. What the fuck should I do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Also, don't feel bad because if you're streaming, just be like, hey, put it on easy, put a game on easy, and then start streaming after that.
However, if anybody
issues,
starts backseating before you ask for help, those people need to just go suck it in.
And they will.
And they will suck that dick.
Ellis. He's the Kingdom Hearts nerd. He's also listening right now. So is Russell. How you guys doing? I know why you guys are here.
Hey, Cocamana. How you doing?
Yeah, you guys want to get you guys want to know if you got points this week, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
They want to get taken.
As you guys know, the return of halftime heat is a thing. And Dan, who's your point czar this week, wants to know, what are some other offerings that would make you change the channel so you don't sit through that Super Bowl halftime show? Not that that should be hard to do. But if you want some alternatives to this year's Super Bowl halftime show, our listeners and community members got them for you. Dan, are you ready?
This love has taken its toll on me.
All right. First entry, Best of Chat Roulette.
Just dicks? I had to remember Chat Roulette was a thing first.
I tried it once, and even though it wasn't as bad as South Park made it seem, there were definitely, like, naked guys on there.
Oh, they're definitely, yeah. I've heard tons of people talk about this stuff, and I'm like, oh, no thanks.
So just like on Lifetime during the Super Bowl halftime show is Best of Chat Roulette.
You want to call it that?
Best of dicks.
Dicks everywhere.
What if Joey Ryan's on Chat Roulette?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, they announced the freaking bomb ass match for that freaking penis party show.
Oh yeah.
Freaking Demon Bunny versus freaking Holidead and freaking Cobra Moon, other character.
And Dan's like, oh man, I need to see this.
Now I really gotta watch this fucking penis party.
His dong walks out wearing a crown.
King of Dong style.
So seeing a bunch of dicks, a different dick every 5 seconds, is that better than
Maroon 5?
Maroon 5 and some... Yeah, probably. That's points.
Points to Stephen Milkowski. All right, next up, Bob Ross's Painter's Bowl. Let's face it, everyone would rather watch paint dry.
And it's just 40-year-old episodes of Bob Ross Show. Just one episode.
We'll paint a happy little football over here.
With a squirrel in his pocket.
We'll paint a happy little goat over here.
God,
And here's the little football. And this football is going to be our little secret. And if you tell anybody, that's points.
Points to Glenn Kukan.
Oh, no wonder why you were tagging it so much.
I've always been a big fan of Bob Ross. I don't know what it was about his show while I was growing up, but anytime I was at my grandmother's house and it was dinner time, we always had Channel 13 on, and Bob Ross was painting something.
See, we were always like a Saturday PBS people. That was like all the freaking food shows, though. So if you want to talk about like knowing about Marianne Esposito and Nella Cucina.
My father, on the other hand, he was the one who watched food shows, so he had like the Yan Can Cook and
Martin Yan.
What was the southern? I don't know if he was French or if he was Creole, but he used to drink wine the entire show and get fucking pissed drunk until he became a recovering alcoholic, and then he stopped drinking the wine while he was cooking.
And then there was the frugal gourmet who ended up being a pedophile. Thanks.
Member Emerald?
I remember Emerald Bam, yes.
Alright, next entry.
Remember Elazar?
Yeah, Elazar. Now, most Neptunian slugs.
Just regular H2O.
Alright, next entry. Fine, China. 15 minutes of the Chinese government begrudgingly being given things they've asked for a long time.
Fine, China. That's a great name. That, because of that name, you get an earmark.
First earmark goes to Robert Aitken. Alright, next up. Braun Strowman presents Places I've Pooped.
It's just him going through the app, looking for all the check marks or whatever.
Or is it every episode just like, okay, they bring a camera with them. I've pooped here. I've pooped here.
Didn't they do like that on like a freaking that road show whatever, where them driving to the next town?
Yeah, with
him and
Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah, he was showing the app off.
Yeah,
because they stopped at a Wendy's and he went inside to poop, and then he kept making her feed him Wendy's fries.
Because he was driving.
Yeah,
I've had to do not that, but similar things as the main passenger.
The pooper among men.
That's points.
Points to JK the Third. WWE presents Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Just more Southpaw?
Live.
Oh, live. So it's just them cutting shitty promos for 20 minutes? Just off the cuff? Nice. Points.
Russell Wright, points. All right. Firefly Season 2 debuts.
Damn. There ain't enough time during halftime for that shit. I'll watch that instead of the game, though. That was the thing about getting into Firefly like a couple of years ago was that I kind of freaked out because the first episode is a movie length and it has the same title as the movie.
Yep.
And I was like, wait, isn't the movie come out afterwards? What is this? It's like, oh no, it's the pilot is a double episode. I'm gonna have to give this one an earmark because I'd want it that much. Can't believe I gave him an earmark. Oh my god!
Indeed,
he welled again.
He welled again. I think you just put him back in contention for first place.
Shit.
Retroactive, right. Negative 14.2 points.
No.
Oh, God. Ellis.
No, thank you.
All right. Sneak peek of Avengers Endgame on ABC.
Goddamn. They might actually do that. Like, show, like, a little 10-minute piece and then have 10 minutes of hype around it.
It would certainly make me change the channel.
That's def. I would def watch that. That's points.
Points to Jay Winger. Halftime casting couch.
Gross.
I know at least one community member who will be watching that.
Chef.
Chef.
Simone. That's points.
Points to C.M. Trumbore, who I believe is playing for the first time this year. He is on the board. All right. Next up. Halftime abortions due to pregnancies from getting fucked by the Patriots.
Damn, whoa. Tell us how you really feel. I saw a really good meme about the freaking winter shit. It was like 9 months from now and just a pile of babies. Like a picture of like 20 babies or whatever. It's like, only one way to stay warm.
Stay warm, baby girl.
Yeah, now you're throwing frozen yogurt instead.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Points.
Points to Siobhan. Celebrity Deathmatch returns with Kanye West versus Chris Jericho.
Are they beefing?
Yeah.
Or they just
I'd still watch that in a heartbeat.
think it would be an interesting fight. Let's get it on! Get that points.
Points to the Homeless Wonder.
Who may or may not still be listening live.
Yeah, apparently Michael loves Glenn's voice.
83.25 points. All right. Katie Vick sings live at FCW Arena.
Christ.
Is it just some singer girl wearing the outfit and they got it from Blade Braxton?
And R.D. Reynolds. That's like my favorite part in the Wrestle Crap book where like, can you believe somebody bought this crap on eBay?
Oh wait, it was us.
Just them. It's just them posing with the duck.
They have it.
Yes, they do. They're proud of that shit too.
And he when he like makes his trauma and trauma level movies, they will use that outfit in them and stuff. And it's like signed and shit.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Somebody sign it, Katie Vick.
I think it is. Or it might be signed by like the people who produced the segment or something.
I think it's actually signed by H and Kane.
Yeah.
Hey, who wants a pair of panties that say HHH?
Points.
Points to Joseph Image.
Katie Vick sings.
NBC airs a live episode of Club Kayfabe featuring the world's largest game of points or consequences.
We would need more than the 20 minutes to a half hour allotted at halftime.
Sometimes the segment does go pretty long.
Well, this segment is sometimes half the show.
But people love it, so.
You know, when people like me just sit here and talk for a while before announcing that someone earned points.
Like right now. Points to Mr. Adrian Cotton.
Take your pandering points.
So somebody wrote in the comments too. They're like, "That's getting pandering points." And I was just nodding my head when I read it. I'm like, I would have given it pandering points too.
So
You're appealing to my ego, sir.
All right. Okay, this next one you will not be finishing watching this. During halftime, they replay Wrestle Kingdom 13 in its entirety on the NJPW World app for free.
I'd be watching that
Yeah, I would
again
be too.
instead of a football game.
Yeah.
That football game could have been like Carolina versus
Buffalo.
Could have been like it would be like, yeah, Carolina's gonna win by like 50, and it's gonna be glorious, and you're gonna win the world, and they're gonna be the Super Bowl champs, and it's just like, yeah, but I'm gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom again instead. So points.
Yeah, the ticker tape parade in Charlotte. Duck.
Points to Randy Moyer.
Oh, by the way, we got the NBA All-Star game coming up soon, so you might not.
We
want to leave
also-
your house.
not only that, but we also have the NCAA tournament happening here, so it's going to be like a month of us not being able to get to Uptown.